Hello everyone, my name is Kirandeep Kaur and my student ID TY30377.
Hello, good afternoon everyone. My name is Parminderjeet Singh Brar and my student ID is NPI3015.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Xiaojin. My student ID is NZI3158.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Naveen and my student ID is CCC3074.
Today me and my group members are going to represent business law case. The name of that case is Tame versus New South Wales in 2001. First of all, I'm going to explain actual situation. That was normal motor vehicle accident, and in this case, Mrs. Tame was plaintiff and New South Wales was defendant because New South Wales police recorded wrong information regarding case. And first of all, Mrs. Tame applied to Court of Appeal for inquiry, but they rejected her application. After she went to High Court, and in this case, there was clerical error by police records, and now my group member Parminder going to explain issue and rules regarding this case.
Alright, in that case, which was the accident was occurred in 1991 and the case was recorded in 2001. So in that case, I'm going to tell about some issues and some rules regarding the Australian law. So some of the issues which are violated or recorded in that case were negligence, duty of care, and clerical errors, psychiatric injury, and carelessness. So as a rule, or the law says that physical injury to a person or property is the paradigm of the case. And on the second part, the negligence is a statement which, or the act which people should not do, but it is a failure to exercise reasonable care and skills. And the third thing is physical or the psychiatric illness, which is very compulsory to make a claim from the plaintiff side to the defendant side. And the last one is carelessness, which is even the most important part to make a claim against the defendant. So in the following case, all these issues were reported in 2001 report when the judge made the judgment and he issued a notes and issued a proper report, so which contain all these details of the issues. So as per the rule says that if these issues are violated, so there are proper rules and obligations for that. So as my friend, he gonna continue with that case, and he gonna give the brief explanation that how these rules are violated or how these issues are observed by the judge.
What was the actual mistake?
Regarding to the issue, the police officer in the case of Mrs. Tame made a mistake. In that sense, he was careless. He made a slip. He noticed the error within a fairly short time and corrected. His error was the consequence of a lack of care. However, in the context of in the law of negligence, carelessness involves a failure to conform to a legal obligation. So that caused a error in this case. The next part will be the conclusion.
In this case, we are taking a plaintiff side and we're gonna defend the plaintiff side. So in this case, the plaintiff is Mrs. Tame, and the defendant is New South Wales. So basically, in 1991 in January, Mrs. Tame and Miss Lavender, they collided in the accident, and after that, what happened? Police of New South Wales, they took a blood alcohol samples of both, and the blood alcohol level of Mr. Lavender was 0.14, which was exceeded as per the normal level. So, by mistake, police recorded the same amount of blood alcohol level for the Mrs. Tame, which was a clerical error from the police side, and which is showing the issue of carelessness. And after that, Mrs. Tame filed a complaint or filed a case to the insurance, and the insurer got the wrong report. And after that, within a short period, police observed that mistake, and they issued a new statement which was stated that Mrs. Tame had a 0 blood alcohol level in that case. So the total fault was from Mr. Lavender's side. So
Mrs. Tame was not drunk.
yeah, Mrs. Tame was she had no fault in that case, and so there was a negligence and carelessness from the police side. And in the past, Mrs. Tame had suffered some few family issues, so which just because of these issues, she got a psychiatric illness. So yeah, she was suffering from a psychiatric illness. So yeah, she filed a case against the New South Wales police, and judge make a judgment. So as the rest of the part, my friend Naveen, he will explain the conclusion. He will explain what the judgment was given at the last. So please.
So, at the end, I would give the clear information about the why the government, I mean the court, refused the cases on a different points. So those were two different points. Mrs. Tame took that incident very seriously, and she felt like a disgrace symbol of that, because the police represent her blood that was beyond the legal alcohol level. But at the last, in the conclusion, so court dismissed the case. Court explained that it's not the primary duty of the police officer to look after either someone's health, and the police primary duty is to just make a report and just submit that report to the superiors. And it's not a duty of the police officer to look after what are the effects, what will be the effects of that report on the plaintiff side or on the defendant side, because the duty of the police department is just to represent the truth. And after that, the second reason was the harm itself was not reasonable, foreseeable.
No.
Sit down.
Mm-hmm.
Because the harm itself was not foreseeable, because nobody knows that this is gonna affect the Mrs. Tame's health adversely. So these were the 2 points. So on the behalf of these 2 points, so court dismissed the case. Thank you.
So we're taking plaintiff side just because as per our research, we found that these issues were violated, and these rules were violated regarding negligence, duty of care, carelessness, psychiatric injury, and clerical error. So on behalf of these errors, on behalf of these issues which are violated in that specific case, so we are going to the plaintiff side, that the plaintiff can make a claim, and the case should be admitted in the court, because all these issues were violated as per the Australian rules and regulations. It says that if these issues are violated, so the plaintiff have a right to make a claim and to file a case. So thank you.